Does your cat have trouble using the litter box? In this video, I'll tell you 5 signs that your cat has a urinary issue, so you can keep an eye out for them and get them help if they need it. Keep watching to learn more. If you're new here, welcome. We make cat videos that are educational and entertaining. If you love cats, consider subscribing so you can be notified when we post new videos. The first sign is frequent trips to the litter box. Has your cat suddenly started taking more trips to the litter box than usual, without eating more food or drinking more water? This could be a sign of a urinary issue. Cats usually drink and eat the same amount every day, so if their water intake and food intake hasn't changed, but they're using the litter box more frequently, there could be a problem with their kidneys, bladder, or urethra. Conversely, if your cat is using the litter box less frequently than normal, this can also be a sign of a urinary issue. Some cats will try to hold it as long as possible if they have pain when urinating. Cats typically urinate once every 12 hours, so if it's been longer than that and your cat still hasn't used the litter box, there could be an issue. Another sign your cat has a urinary issue is straining to urinate. Is your cat straining in the litter box and only small amounts of urine are produced? Or perhaps you hear a lot of commotion coming from the litter box, but your cat doesn't seem to be producing much urine at all. This could be a sign that your cat has a urinary blockage. A blockage in the urethra is a medical emergency and will require immediate treatment by a veterinarian. Cats can quickly become dehydrated when they're unable to urinate, so it's important to seek treatment right away. Your cat is unable to urinate, immediately bring them to an emergency vet hospital. Don't try to feed them anything by mouth or attempt to force them to drink water. These actions can make things worse. Instead, place them in a carrier and bring them to the vet. A third sign your cat may have a urinary issue is inappropriate urination. Has your cat recently started urinating outside the litter box? Cats typically use the litter box consistently if they're healthy. There are exceptions, such as when you're traveling or if you have a new pet in the house. But generally, if your cat urinates in the house, there's a reason for it. Inappropriate urination can be caused by a number of factors, including stress, anxiety, marking territory, or a medical condition. If your cat urinates outside the litter box, ensure that there's no medical reason behind the behavior. Once you've ruled out a medical cause, look for behavioral triggers that may be causing the issue. Sign No. 4 is blood in the urine. Has your cat's urine turned red or pink? Or perhaps you see blood in the litter after your cat urinates.
Ow.
Blood in the urine, or blood in the litter, can be a sign of a number of urinary issues, including a urinary tract infection, bladder stones, or cancer. If you notice any blood in your cat's urine, take them to the vet for testing. Early detection of these conditions can allow for prompt treatment, which can improve your cat's outcome. Lastly, number 5 is when you notice a change in your cat's urine. Has your cat's urine started spraying all over the floor or walls? Or perhaps you notice that it's not clumping like it used to in the litter box? Both of these can be signs of a urinary issue. Urine that sprays indicates that there could be an obstruction in the urinary tract. As we mentioned before, this is a medical emergency, and your cat will need to see a vet immediately. Clumping litter that's not clumping could mean that your cat isn't getting enough water. When a cat's dehydrated, the clumps in the litter box won't form properly because the urine is more concentrated. This can also be a sign of kidney disease, which can cause changes in urine consistency. If you notice any change in your cat's urination, make sure to take them to the vet so they can be examined. If you've noticed any of these signs in your cat, take them to the vet. It's always better to be safe than sorry. A vet will be able to determine if there is an underlying medical condition causing the issue, or if it is something else entirely. Now that you know the signs of a urinary issue in cats, what should you do if your cat has one? Let's take a look at 3 things you can do to help your cat. They have a urinary issue? No. One is increase your cat's water intake. Cats typically drink when they feel thirsty, but sometimes they need a little encouragement. Try putting down multiple bowls of water around the house and see if this helps. You can also try adding some low-sodium chicken broth to the water to make it more appealing to your cat. Make sure the chicken broth is unseasoned and low in sodium. There are also water fountains available that can encourage cats to drink more water. Moving the water bowl to a new location might also encourage your cat to drink more. Cats like to drink fresh water, so consider changing the water daily and even more often if it gets smelly or dirty. No. 2 is to reduce your cat's stress. Stress can contribute to urinary issues in cats, so it's important to find ways to reduce your cat's stress levels. Provide your cat with plenty of hiding places and vertical spaces such as cat trees. Make sure to give your cat plenty of toys to keep them active and entertained. And most importantly, provide your cat with lots of love and attention. 3 is to feed your cat a high-quality diet. Feeding your cat a high-quality diet will help keep their urinary system healthy. Look for a diet that's specifically formulated for cats, and avoid feeding your cat a diet that's high in carbohydrates. Carbohydrates aren't good for cats and can lead to obesity, diabetes, and other health problems. Obesity, especially, is a risk factor for urinary issues in cats, so keep your cat at a healthy weight to help prevent urinary issues. A high-quality diet will also help keep your cat's immune system strong, which will help protect them from urinary tract infections and other illnesses that can cause urinary issues. While urinary issues aren't always serious, they can be in some cases. By being aware of the signs and taking steps to prevent them, you can help keep your cat's urinary system healthy. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, show us by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more cat videos. Thanks for watching.